Alrighty, so here we have the Crew Motorfest Ultimate Edition on Xbox Series X. I want to thank Ubisoft for providing me access to this game for the purposes of this review. This game is amazing. There's a ton to do, a ton to experience. It is, I think, the ultimate racing game that's been out for quite some time. Um, at least as far as the Crew series goes. This game is amazing. So Ultimate Edition, what that includes is quite a bit, actually. It includes the Crew Motorfest game, obviously includes a one-year pass, which gives access to the cars and content every month you can purchase with in-game credit. It gives you car skins and other in-game elements. It also gives you. That's actually it. So, lots of content here. So if I go ahead and open up the map, now this has you going, or has me going into the next event. But if you look here, this map is huge. This map is just ginormous. Um, it takes place on Hawaii, and this game is just insanely huge. There's so much to do. There's challenges. There's races. You can race motorcycles. You can race boats, planes, off-road vehicles, sports cars. I mean, there's just so much you can do. Now, let's say I wanted to get all the way over here to this event here, this speed trap event. So I've set a waypoint. Actually, the game does it for you. Now you can pick what races you do in any order, as long as you can fulfill the requirements. If you don't have like a bike, for instance, you want to do a bike race, you can go to the event, show details, and purchase the bike if you have enough in-game credit. Now, what's cool is at any point, if you've unlocked the boat, if you've unlocked the plane, you can hit the right analog stick button, and this will bring up your favorites. So if I go ahead and pull up my plane, so the plane I have right now, I can take off at any point. Okay, and I can just fly. I can fly to where I need to go racing. So flying is going to be much faster because you don't have to worry about trees, cars, the road, and everything else. If you want to take the water route, you can do that. You can hop in your boat. Now let's say I don't want to fly. Let's say I want to go ahead and use the boat. So if I come over here to the water, if I fly over here to the water, I can go ahead and I can just hit B on my favorite boat, and it's going to fall into the water. Hopefully I have enough clearance. And boom, I'm in the water. I am ready to go. I am on my way. Now let's say, I really don't want to take the water. I want to go ahead and I want to drive. Boom. I'm back to driving. But let's say, you know what? I really don't want to drive anymore. I really do want to fly. And all of a sudden now, in my plane, taking out trees, and flying to my destination. So really, this game is very versatile as to how you can get from point A to point B, and it's really, really fun and kind of neat, especially for a racing game, to have that kind of versatile freedom. The game looks amazing. The game looks beautiful. Runs great. I'm playing on the Series X. This game looks really, really good. Now, every single vehicle does have various camera angles. I generally prefer flying in the cockpit just because it feels good. It feels more natural, obviously, because you're in a cockpit. But depending on the vehicle, I will go ahead and use third person. Like with the motorcycles, I will not do cockpit view. I just can't do that turn. I have to have that being in third person. But this game is amazing. This game has so much going for it. There's just so much here. Now, let's say, for instance, that I wanted a different vehicle. So now the Ray looks like that is just for your favorites. So if I come in here, oh, that's not what I want to do. Hang on. If I hit the menu, if I go to vehicles, so this is the vehicle I'm currently in. If I wanted a different vehicle, I can go ahead and select one from the ones that I've got. And you can favorite it. If you favorite it, you can then switch to it at any point, like you did again with the plane and all that. Now, any vehicle you pick, you can go ahead and customize it. Well, within reason. You can do visual, you can do color, you can do vanity, livery when you unlock that. Upgrades, so you can upgrade your car using the parts you find. And you can fine tune it if you really want to go that far. You have that option. I'm choosing not to do that because that's just way beyond what I care to do. And then this car here, I believe, is the one I got from the crew. I actually got an option to import it into the game, which is kind of cool. You get it to an option to do it one time only. It's just kind of neat. You have challenges like that challenge there. I'm not going to do it. But I like aerial challenges, escape challenges, things like that. So again, lots of content here in this game. This game's ginormous. It's got so much to do. You can even... Oh, I keep hitting the wrong button. There we go. You can go to activities here. So you can go ahead and do challenges, like live competition challenges. You can do regular challenges here you've unlocked. You can check out the brands. You can do the closed tracks. You can go ahead and just check out just so much stuff. Off-roading, custom speed. I mean, there's just so much content here. This is just amazing. So much content, so many vehicles, so much customization. I mean, this is by far, I think, the largest racing game I've ever had the privilege to review. And again, I want to thank Ubisoft for the very opportunity. The Ultimate Edition for the Crew Motorfest is amazing and definitely worth every penny. Now, the Ultimate Edition is rather expensive, but it does give you the ability to play it on both the Xbox One and the Series X. And again, it does give you access to all of that fun, cool stuff. So yeah, this game's just awesome. It looks great. Let's go ahead and get down to this race. And let's just show you a racing. Some actual racing gameplay here. Okay, I'm approaching my target. I'm going to use my car. Oh, I love that. And now I'm back in my car, and we are good to go. It's pretty amazing when you do that from like 11,000 feet. It's just that drop is just insane. Now, what's cool also about this game is that while you're driving around, going from race to race, you have treasures you can find that'll give you like access to rare or epic car parts. So it's pretty neat. That's an element here that that's have to look forward to. And every time you go to a new event that features a new car, whether it be a car model or a car type, it'll give you this cool F&B sequence here that you cannot skip. we go. Okay. Oh, okay, so it tells, okay, it's cool. So, okay, next playlist, I'll go ahead and do my scenic. Okay, so that was actually a car unlock. Okay, that's cool. Alright, so we unlock this car. Although it's not as fast as the other car I have. Let's go ahead and see if we can upgrade it. Yes, we can. We're going to upgrade it real quick here. And you can see it goes pretty quickly from whatever its stock level was to, to up near its max level. Let's go ahead and give it a paint job. Give it a, no, we can't. Okay, it's going to be a stock. Alright, that's cool. Let's see how much better it is now. Okay. Alright, I'm liking it so far. So where's it having us go? It's having us go to... Oh, no, it's having us go to the bounty of Iwa race. Okay, that's fine. Let's actually fly there just because I want to fly. Oh, come on. There we go. I love how quickly you can transition from car to plane. Or to boat. I just usually use the plane because it's a lot faster. And you're not generally near water as much as you are just able to take off. The announcers can be a bit annoying, especially if you want to race and enjoy the music. But it's kind of a nitpicky thing at this point. Okay, I'm almost there. Okay, and we're going to just drop in with my car. And we're going to start this race. Here we go. So similar like other racing games like the Forza series, Project Gotham Racing, games like that, this does use the arrow guidance when it comes to turns and such. You'll notice that there on the track. Green, you're good to go. Yellow, you might want to slow down. Red, you need to brake. Kind of a deal there. Now, what's cool about this game is not only can you traverse the map any which way, but even during races, you can cut through pretty much anything as long as you go through the next gate, which is pretty neat. Now, you also have a turbo, like a NOS, you can hit with the A button. So that's there for you. But say I can just cut right through the right through the terrain there and just keep going. Now the train will slow you down, so to be aware of that. It can slow you down, but if you're far enough ahead, it really doesn't matter, right? you can take a hit on the speed there. But this game is just amazing. I love this game. Easily one of my favorite racing games to date, just because of how much content there is here, and the fact that you can transition from car to boat or to plane at any point is really neat.
Lono is the one who brings balance with the wet seasons, making this land fertile. Poetry. but get some sad parts.
Take out a telephone pole. And they have the percentage in the upper right-hand corner, upper left-hand corner there.
Shall we?
That's in the event that you're doing a point-to-point race. There's also lap races. This is a point-to-point. I think a lot of the races you're going to come across are going to be point-to-point.
Crying for the woman he lost.
At least as far as my experience has gone this far. A lot of them have been point-to-point.
And all his tears make everything grow.
And there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, point-to-point races are pretty fun because they're a lot more scenic, I think,
After all.
than the lap races. Ooh. There we go. Now, if you get really close to the gate, like to the checkpoint, it'll still give it to you. I thought that was kind of funny when I found that out. Like, I was like a foot or two from it, and it still gave me the checkpoint, which is cool. Appreciate that. So if you are going to go ahead and do the off-road route, you don't necessarily have to go through them. You can go right by them and still get it. Now, obviously, in a race, you cannot change what vehicle you're in. You're stuck with the car that you're racing, which I understand. I mean, that would be a very huge advantage if you could just start a car race and just jump in your plane and just fly through checkpoints. That'd be so broken. I'm glad that that's not a thing. But I'm going to go ahead and end this race here. 83% done.
Check out those buildings. Got it.
And yeah, if you guys are looking for a racing game that's going to have a lot of content, be a ton of fun with a lot of variation with as far as the racing types go and everything, this is the game to get. The Crew Motorfest is the game to purchase. Whether you're going to go with standard or whether you're going to go with Ultimate Edition, the choice is yours. But I definitely recommend this game in whichever iteration you want to buy it in. It is so cool. And it is so, like I said, so worth every penny. And that'll do it here. I want to thank Ubisoft again for the opportunity, for providing this review code, and for allowing me to partner with them to produce this content. And if you want to pick this game up for yourself, I'll leave a link to purchase the game in the description below, as I always do. I want to thank you for watching, subscribing, and as always, until next time, take care and happy gaming.